to another video. Today's video we're playing some more Marvel Rivals. Now this time I'm obviously not home, but I did want to do my tier list video. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a tier list for season 7.5. Obviously I won't be able to edit it this much because, well, like I said, I am not home. But the tier list and the content still must get uploaded. Yeah, as you can see right here, we have all the tiers right here. I am going to rank every single character and talk about each individual character. Obviously I won't be able to edit this video too much, but I mean, it's just a tier list video. It doesn't really require too much editing anyway. So how I do my tier list is very simple. I like to add one extra row because this is usually like the Z tier slash best in slot. I usually call it Thanos tier though, but Thanos slash best in slot. That's probably what I'm gonna do. There we go. What in the heck? Why is it written like that? There you go. And an S tier is usually just like what, meta. And A tier, I have viable. Like these are characters that aren't bad, but they're not like the best. And B tier is like, what did I usually title this? I usually put it okay. Yeah, okay, I guess. And then C tier, these are characters that you really shouldn't really be playing. They're not bad, but like they're not good either. They're like okay, I guess, which is B, but like a little worse than that. If that makes any sense. And F tier, I don't usually have an F tier. I'm gonna delete this. D tier is usually just worst. This is just like throw pick slash worst in. Why does it do it like that? It's so weird. Slash worst. What in the hell? Why does it do that? Worst in slot. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much how I label my tier list. The only ones I can see people getting confused about would be, I guess, B tier and C tier. Because like B tier, the characters aren't bad, they're just mid. But like they're not bad. I wouldn't say they're bad. Niche is where like I don't think you should be playing this character, honestly. But like if you're him, I guess you can make it work. But like it's just like a niche pick. It's not really characters that a lot of people play, and they don't really like. There's usually better characters to pick in those situations where that character would go, you know? Like, for example, why would you play Scarlet Witch when you can play Namor? Namor does everything Scarlet Witch does, but just way better. The only time I can ever see someone playing a niche character like Scarlet Witch is if Namor's banned, I guess. Which is what I do, but yeah, you get my point. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the tier list. We're gonna first start off with, it seems all the supports are up first, and then after the supports it has the DPSs, and then last is the tanks. So yeah, that's the order we're gonna be going with since that's what the website has it as. And also I am a little sick, so forgive me. Anyway, first things first, we have this Adam Warlock. So Adam Warlock, I don't remember where I put him last time on the tier list, but Adam is a tricky character. In season 7, he lost his team up obviously, and he got the little fart cloud thing. But he lost his season bonus, which was like what, 15% healing. But recently in the 7.5 patch, they buffed his healing, or I think they buffed like the cooldown of what his healing gives or something like that. But Adam is, I mean, he's obviously a character you'd want to be played in triple support. If he's not in triple support, he's not really that decent of a character. I've seen some streamers make him work in 222, and a lot of people like Raylene, for example, that's the Adam GOAT. She makes it work in 222. I have no clue how she does it, but Adam is definitely not a bad character. His res is pretty much what most of his value gets. Like that's where most of his value comes from. And then I guess like the burst healing is really very handy. But it just depends on if the Adam has good reses or not. If it's a good Adam in the right hands, the Adam can be very good. So I'm gonna put Adam in viable. I don't think Adam is S tier or Thanos tier or nothing like that, but he's a viable pick. I don't think he's bad. The only thing that's like, I guess the main issue is that he's not that fast and mobile of a character. He can fly now, yes, but like he can still die pretty easily. He's still pretty squishy. And yeah, if you play like Star-Lord or something, he's like free eats. Anyway, next we have Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger, obviously S tier meta. I don't really have to explain too much about this. She did just get nerfed, however, which is like what they made her ult cooldown from 13 seconds to like what, 10 or something like that. But she's still a very strong character, almost undivable. Like if you're gonna dive her and you're not like Daredevil or something, you have to make sure you don't miss any skills. And even when you are Daredevil, if she throws that bubble down, oh my god, bro. Like the patty cake of doom comes out as well, and then like the cloak is unkillable. The bubble is very, very strong. Well, it has like what, an 8-second cooldown or something like that, but the cooldown starts the moment she throws the bubble, so like the cooldown of it is actually like what, 5 or 6 or something like that. I don't remember how it works, but either way, very, very strong character, and yeah, I don't have to speak too much about that. Next we have support pool. Support pool, I think this is probably the hardest support in the game. I've seen people kept trying to make him work in 2-2-2. He is not a 2-2-2 character in my opinion, unless it is coordinated dive or like coordinated. I mean, obviously you're gonna be wanting to dive with him because I mean he has the little healing circle when he uses his ultimate. If it's coordinated, it can be really strong. I've seen some very strong support pools, even in MRI, MRC, but like you're just not gonna get that at ranked. This tier list is for ranked, specifically from what, GM to Celestial to Diamond, because those are the ranks I usually play at, and most people are stuck at those. Okay, I guess I'm playing Diamond, but sometimes when I play with friends, I play in Diamond. This tier list isn't for Eternity and One Above All. Mainly when you're playing ranked, you're not seeing support pools go crazy, and even in One Above All and Eternity, I don't ever see any support pools when I watch streamers that play in those ranks. He's mainly used in MRI, MRC, where those teams are coordinated diving and stuff like that. But yeah, his healing, in my opinion, just isn't enough. Well, it could be good, but like, most of the people that play him in ranked are people that usually play the tank version or the DPS version, and they refuse to play anything else, so they just play the heal version if they're forced on the healer. It's a very annoying, but yeah, most people don't know what they're doing with this character. He's very hard. But yeah, I don't think he's bad. It's just that like he's hard, and most people you're not going to be finding the value out of that in ranked, especially when they're like not calming playing this character. I think you have to calm when you play this character to tell your team, walk up, I'm about to ult, let's go. You're not going to see that in ranked. So therefore, I think he's like a niche / okay, I guess, pick. I'm going to put him in okay, I guess, because he's definitely not bad, but like you're just not going to get that value in ranked from him. So yeah, I'm going to put him in okay. Gambit. Gambit is still Thanos Z tier best in slot character. It's been like this since season 5 when he first came out. Yeah, nothing's really changed. Yeah, I don't really have to speak too much about that. I don't want to waste time. Next, Invis. Invis, she did get nerfed like a lot, specifically to her self shield. The self shield doesn't heal nowhere near as much as it did in season 5 when she first got it, but she's still a very strong character. She has the push pull. She has the little field that does a lot of damage. You can't really 1v1 her if you're most DPSs in the game, because she'll put the shield up and put the field down. And yeah, she has 2 escape options, which is obviously the jump, and then she can self shield. Yeah, she has a lot of defense abilities. She does a lot of damage as well. She does a lot of healing, and her ult is still very valuable in the fact that obviously like it pretty much makes anyone in that circle invisible from the outside and heals them. So like if you combine this like what, Star-Lord ult, you can't kill the Star-Lord in the air. Like there's a lot of ults she can combine her ult with that gives a lot of value, and I think she's a really strong character. She's still meta. I don't really have to speak too much about that. Now Jeff. Okay, so Jeff, I know he is very, very strong in MRC and stuff, and MRI or whatever the hell. Pro play, he's very strong, but those are coordinated teams. I'm talking ranked. Jeff did, however, just get nerfed and a buff. The nerf was that if he sprays into the crowd, I wish I could play the clip, but I'm not home. But if he sprays into the crowd from like very far away, or even at all, his damage fall off on his spray is lower. So he can't just sit 90 years away from the team fight, just spraying into the crowd and healing everybody and doing damage as well, or just farming out really fast. He can't do that anymore. He still can, but it just won't do as much damage. Jeff is a very strong character in the fact that obviously if he hits like what, the 5-man ult, the 4-man ult, he can pretty much secure like that entire team fight for his team. It's very, very strong ult, but it's easy to dodge. You can bubble it, you can iframe it, you can walk out of it. Like there's a lot of things you can do to get out of Jeff ult very easily. It's like a glass cannon sort of, or like it's like a Hail Mary if I would have to say. But Jeff, he's not bad, but like the Jeffs you play with in rank, I'm not gonna lie to you, some of y'all like y'all have got to switch. Y'all need to know when to switch. Some of y'all just sit there just dying over and over and over and over and over, or heal botting, and then like not walking up with the team and then wondering, oh, why is my team not getting value? Or like, how are you gonna spray your bubbles at the team if you're that far back? I mean, the bubbles have a lot of range, but like some of these Jeff players, I'm telling you, they don't know what they're doing with this character. But he's not bad. It's just that sometimes you just would rather have the value of like a Cloak or an Invis, especially if those two open. Like, why are you playing Jeff, bro? He's not bad though, but like you have to be hitting your ults with this character. I think he's viable, but I don't think he's meta, in my opinion. He's viable in ranked for sure, but like, please walk. Like, just heal. You can't just sit there heal botting and then getting so much value. Like, try to bubble your team, spray into the crowd, use your right click and help get some kills sometimes when your team doesn't need healing and stuff. And please, for the love of God, when you ult, put the ult down with where the team fight is. Like the little puddle of healing, put it down where the team fight is, bro. I don't know why supports don't do that. I mean, some of these jabs don't do that, but whatever. Anyways, Loki. So Loki is definitely not bad, but he's still really, really damn good. I don't think he got any changes recently that I can remember of. I would say he's Thanos Z tier, but I can't say that because he's not a best of slot character. Gambit is best of slot. I however, still can say he is meta, but he heavily depends on if Gambit is banned or Cloak is banned. If Gambit is banned and Cloak is banned, his value is obviously just not that. His value of his ult is not that crazy. But his lamps are still broken. Obviously, everyone got a nerf to where the lamps, I mean not the lamps, everyone's ult gain got reduced. And since everyone's ult gain got reduced, Loki's lamps value went up because Loki's lamps is a mini ult. Like, I don't know if people realize that. That move is so broken. I wish it functioned like Cloak's bubble where like, oh, you can still kill them inside the lamp. No. If someone's in Loki lamps, they're immortal. It's insane. And there's so many people that just don't shoot lamps. I don't get it. Like, please shoot the lamps. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say to shoot the lamps. The lamps are so broken on this character and kill the Loki clones. He's not that much of an annoying character if you just destroy his clones, but he's still very annoying to dive into, and he's still a very strong healer, and he does a lot of damage. So yeah, he's still meta, but he just heavily depends on if Cloak and Gambit are banned. If they're banned, his value falls a little bit, but he's still very strong. Now Luna. Now, I am not doing a separate placement for DPS Luna or nothing like that. I'm just gonna rank her as normal healer Luna. Obviously, her DPS damage got buffed last patch. Well, I guess this patch. Her damage is almost as high as Hela's. I think it's like 3 off or something like that. She does a lot of damage. But yeah, this character, I think she is viable. I don't think she is meta, mainly because of the fact that we are in a dive heavy meta. Obviously, since we are in a dive heavy meta, a character like Luna Snow, who doesn't really have mobility, at least until she like walks for a few seconds so she can start skating, if she misses her freeze, she's dead. Like, if she's getting dive and she misses her freeze, GG. I mean, yeah, she still does a lot of damage, but like most DPSs will kill her before she can out damage them. And then the Luna also has to be able to hit her shots if she misses her freeze, which some Lunas got it like that with her aim. But yeah, she still has her clap, which heals a lot and gives her health healing, and she can self snowflake herself too. She has a lot going for herself. Her character has no mobility, but I still don't think she's gonna beat like what Daredevil or like what Black Cat or like Magic or Psylocke. Well, she could probably beat Psylocke. I'm not gonna let the Psylocke misses, but there's still a lot of characters she can't really beat. Like mainly the melee DPSs if she's getting dive, like a Black Panther and stuff. But yeah, she just heavily relies on her freeze, and since we're in a dive meta to where like, let's say she's going against coordinated dive like Venom and like Daredevil or Venom and like any other dive DPS, she's gonna get rocked. And also you gotta remember her ult cost is still, I think, the longest in the game at like what, 4,000. So yeah, her ult cost is still very, very, very high. And also remember the ult nerf that everybody got in what, 6.5 or was it 7? It was one of them, I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was 7. So yeah, it's kind of hard playing her, but she's very strong if you do got her like that, and she's very fun. But yeah. Anyway, next, Mantis. I think Mantis is meta. Mantis is still meta. Obviously we're in a dive meta. Her sleep powder is very strong as an anti-dive character. Triple support, throw a Mantis up there. She still has the Mantis Groot team up. Very, very valuable and very strong character. And I think yeah, she's still gonna get played a lot. I mean, obviously she's an off healer, so you're not gonna see her much unless it's like triple healer. But she's still really good. Obviously, it's not good enough for 2-2-2. If you go 2-2-2, your tanks are going to scream at you if you're playing Mantis because they're not going to be getting enough heals. But she's still very good, very viable character. And if you need more damage on healer, yeah, pull out that Mantis. Like, if y'all just need a little bit of healing, but you also still want to do as much damage, pull out Mantis. Mantis helps a lot. Very strong character. And yeah, don't sleep on her because she will sleep you if you sleep on her. Anyways, Rocket Raccoon. So Rocket Raccoon, I think Rocket Raccoon is hold on, my bad. Rocket Raccoon, I think Rocket Raccoon is a viable character. Obviously, Phoenix is still running rampant. I don't think he's meta. He's definitely viable though. Obviously, like, you're gonna notice a pattern. I mean, you probably already have been noticing a pattern. Most of the healers are literally S tier, viable, or Z tier. Like, there's not really much healers that are really bad, other than, I guess, the lowest win rate healer in the game, or character in the game. No, not character. One of the lowest characters, I guess. Win rate character support pool, because he's very hard, and a lot of people ranked don't know how to play him properly. But Rocket, viable, but Phoenix is still on the loose, and also there's a load of Punishers players right now, especially because of all the, like, the shotgun Punishers and stuff. They will just shred his beacon. It's very hard to get value from him with his ult when people just shred it, and the Rockets sometimes don't hide it and stuff. His res beacon is still broken. I hate that ability. I think it's a very, very valuable ability, especially in stuff like overtime, or when it comes to, like, getting the point and stuff, because let's say you're like both it's a 66 and you guys are defending the point. Oh, they killed one of your boys. They're gonna think they can walk in because, oh, it's a 5v6, let's push in. Nope, res beacon, and then it's back to being a 6v6, and then they walked in and then they're already out of position. Well, they're not out of position, but they pushed in, but they have to commit to at that point once they already realize, oh snap, it's still a 6v6, but they pretty much fell for your trap card, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I think he's still really good. Res beacon is very, very strong, and that's pretty much where most of his value will come from, in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, I don't think it's all that crazy. It's obviously a really good ult for, like, alt stacking with, like, Star-Lord, Punisher, and stuff. But it's very easy to destroy, especially the Celestial. I've been seeing a lot of people shoot it. I shoot it every single time I see it, and yeah. Ultron. Okay, so Ultron just got massively buffed. I don't think he's meta, but I could be very wrong about this. I played Ultron the other day on stream. Granted, it was, I think, Diamond. I was playing with my friend. I think it was a Diamond lobby, or it was GM. I'm pretty sure it was Diamond. I dropped 49 kills with Ultron. That new ult buff is insane. They reworked his ult to where, like, the center of it does a lot more damage, but the outer, like, 4 circles at the edges don't do as much damage. But his ult does so much damage, man. And, like, if you're an Ultron that has good air movement, like, air movement is everything on characters that are flyers, like Ultron, Iron Man, Storm, and stuff. If you have good air movement, you can stay alive for so damn long and almost out heal the other main healer if you're playing with a main healer. Obviously, he's still really good in triple healer as well, but, like, that ult damage buff is insane. Like, you can kill people like crazy. Yeah, you can. I even seen a clip of where people are killing Invis through her ult with Ultron out, but to be fair, she has to be standing still and she can't snowflake herself. But with all the commotion going on and the damage and going out and stuff, like, if there's like an Invis ult up and then you tell your whole team, yo, I'm Ultron, I'm about to ult the Invis, everyone target her, you guys could probably kill her through it. I'm not even joking either. Like, Ultron ult does so much damage now. I think he's a really good character, but sadly, Punisher, Phoenix can laser him pretty easily. Elsa as well, she has a hit scan gun. But, like, you just need really good air movement. But I definitely don't think he's bad, but he still has a place in, like, triple healer, even if you're not playing him, even if you are playing him in 2-2-2. But I wouldn't play him in 2-2-2, but I mean, I've done it. I did it the other day and it was pretty fun. But you just have to be able to stay alive if you're going to play him in 2-2-2. If you die in 2-2-2 with Ultron, your team's going to be missing out on so much heals. And he can still get spawn killed very easily. So, yeah, just be careful if you're going to play Ultron. Because a lot of people like to spawn kill you. Or spawn camp you, my bad. Like Spider-Man or like Iron Fist or Daredevil. Or Star-Lord. Anyways, White Fox. I think White Fox is meta. This character, low-key, in my opinion, is low-key kind of broken. By the way, this Tierlist is not ordered, so don't think it's ordered. I think White Fox is really, really good. We're in a dive meta, of course, so White Fox, if it's a good White Fox player, she steals MVP so easily too. She does a lot of damage. The charm is very annoying. She heals a lot. The shift is probably one of the most broken abilities in the game right now. Like, you just teleport, like, you'll catch her out of position and be like, oh snap, White Fox freeze. She teleports away. You get her low, she teleports away, and then by the time you figure out which direction she went, she's at full health. It's like, wow. Because, like, it's a burst heal, and it's a burst heal for the person teleported to, and then it's a circle of healing into a shield as well that can, like, block ults and stuff. It's like, damn, this character's annoying as hell to kill. But yeah, she takes some execution, but she's been out for a while now that people are actually developing execution for her and actually are able to pull her off. But I just wish White Fox players knew to not White Fox ult a Punisher ult. Do not do that. That doesn't make any sense. You could probably do it against Rocket. I still wouldn't even do it against Rocket because the damage boost, she's going to get shredded Do not White Fox ult a Punisher ult. That does not make any sense. Like, unless you guys are gonna like double support ult or something, since you guys are triple or something. I don't know, but don't do that. All right, Black Cat. I think Black Cat is one of the most broken heroes in the game, but I don't think people are at that level yet. I think she is definitely going to be meta, like especially these coming months. I don't think she's gonna get buffed or anything. I think she's already really strong. She's just very hard. She's one of the hardest DPSs in the game, if not the hardest. So she has like what 16 skills, 18 or something like that. Very fun character, but solo diving with her sucks, man. Oh my god. I played on an alt where I was doing, I was just playing Black Cat on alt. Like it's just a Black Cat account, and they would lead me to solo dive. And oh my god, it's so hard. And I had to solo dive into Namor. If you're gonna play this character, you have to ban Namor. In my opinion, I think you need to ban Namor. I don't think you need the ban thing. I've killed things a lot as Black Cat. It's not really that bad, especially with like a little iframe move. But like I think you need to ban Namor, especially if you're solo diving as Black Cat. She's very agile. She does a lot of damage. Good mobility. She can spam the shop over and over. Like the fact there's no cooldown on the shop is so crazy. Like you can just buy invisibility and then buy the wall hacks. Like the value you get from her shop is insane for you and her team. Like the fish move, you can just spam fishes over and over and over if you want. If you want to play Scrubby Black Cat, you can do that. Where you spam fishes and be annoying as hell, you can do that. If you want to just spam invisibility over and over and over, you can do that. It's like, and if you want to get the little what's that little the red fire thing that gives your teammates ESP or wall hacks, the Daredevil thing. That thing is so damn good, man. Like the value that gives, it's like a drifter ult from Deadlock. You get to give your teammates wall hacks. That's so damn good. Like you that's so much value there. Like info is insane in this game. In a game like Marvel Rivals, a 6v6 game. And if you're able to give your teammates that info, it's really damn good. I think that even if you're not doing too well on this character, I think you're still doing really good and helping out your team a lot if you spam the wall hacks thingy. Like that thing, the little fire projectile thing. If you just spam that, even if you're not doing good on Black Cat, you're still helping out a lot. And yeah, she's obviously a hard character, but later down the line, people are gonna get really, really, really good with her. So it's just the longer she's out, the stronger she's getting. And I think she's already meta in my opinion, but it's just gonna take a while for a lot of people to pick her up. I don't know if I'm gonna pick her up, but she's fun. But I don't think she's for me. But yeah, and her ult, like, is Bucky ult, but on crack. Like, come on now. Black Panther. Wow, from Black Cat to Black Panther. I think Black Panther, it is dive meta. Yes, I still think he's a niche pick. Or actually, no, I'm gonna say okay, I guess. I'm gonna promote him. He's gonna get promoted to okay, I guess. I don't think he's that bad anymore, but things still exist. Namor still exists. Scarlet and Wanda still exist. No More Hela team up still exist. Bucky is not that much of a CC demon anymore, but he can still CC you. Like there's just so much. Like Penny still exists as well. You get grabbed by Rogue or Emma, you're dead. Like, I still think there's just so much characters in the game now that just stop him from doing what he can do as well. He's still he's still very fun to play. I've played him, he's fun, but like there's just so much anti-dive in the game now that it's like even if we're in a dive meta, his kit is so easy to counter. Especially with, like, and there's Black Cat now. If she just spams her fish, what is he gonna do? He can't do anything. It's just gonna break his dash and he's gonna die. Like, I don't know. I still don't think Black Panther is like that good of a character. 9 times out of 10 you'd rather have like a Black Cat or something on your team instead of a Black Panther. But I don't think he's that bad, but I don't think he's still good yet. But yeah, it is what it is. Black Widow, one of the worst characters in the game. There's like no reason to ever play this character. I don't like playing with Black Widow players. I'm not gonna lie to you, because the damage, like, they will see that they're doing good themselves and still don't think they're the problem. And then the match will end. They have like 7k damage. Everyone else has like 15k plus or something like that, or 20k. And you have won the match, even if you won. The damage is so low when you're playing with a Black Widow player, is that it's so annoying, bro. It's ungodly annoying, dog. Like the damage, like the value the enemy team gets from you playing back Black Widow is insane, because they will just walk up and play out of position and play stupid aggressive just because they know that, like, oh, the damage is low on their team. They have a Black Widow and they're probably not triple DPS, so we can take space and just for free and like no repercussions at all. Like the damage is very low if you're playing with a Black Widow if it's 2/2/2. Like I feel like if you're playing with a Black Widow, you need a Mantis, and I think you need to be triple damage, triple DPS, or your second DPS has to be a very high DPS character in my opinion, because the enemy team's not gonna respect you guys at all. And also we're in a dive meta. There's like no reason to play Black Widow right now. Like I don't really have to explain this. Obviously, I did do that challenge where I went Black Widow only to, I think, GM or Celestia. I don't remember what I did. I did it. It was very insufferable. It wasn't fun. I got blamed a lot, even when I was doing good. And it's just not a fun character. She's not good. Why does she get batons when Punisher's secondary is a full-on shotgun that is so broken? Like, I don't know. Like, can they just rework her already? Like, they can't. They can only ignore her for so long. I don't know. Anyways, next, Blade. This is my main. Originally, I said Blade is, when the nerfs first came out, or buffs first came out, I was in the honeymoon phase, and I said Blade was what? Low A, high B. I'm gonna stick to the B tier. Because as I kept playing him, it got harder and harder and harder to win. Like, I went all the way to what? C1 with him? And it just kept getting harder and harder and harder, and I started getting countered. They would start pulling off flyers. He sucks against flyers, obviously, and like Thing is not that bad, honestly, but flyers, he's like, his shotgun is so bad, bro. His shotgun is so bad, it's so hard to kill flyers. Blade, man, it's insufferable. So like I had to deal with that, and then also I kept having to deal with people playing Phoenix. I think Phoenix is the #1 counter to Blade. Like any poke character just destroys them. There's still Hell and Namor team up in the game. If that comes out, you have to just switch characters. If they have a Penny Parker, go ahead and switch characters. Like pretty much any sort of anti-dive or fly, like it's just too much stuff that counters him. Like it's so sad, bro. He's like a hybrid sort of playstyle, but like it doesn't seem like they know what they want to do with him. Do you guys want him to be dive or do you guys want him to be poke? I mean, obviously, I would say he's more dive than poke, but like even then, his dive aspect is nowhere near as strong as other DPSs. Yeah, he's brawl. Yeah, obviously. But, like, sometimes you don't even feel like that. Like, you die so fast on this character sometimes, it don't even feel like that, man. Like, you want people to... You want to do 1v2s with this character, but, like, you're not supposed to be winning 1v2s in this game. But you want to so that, like, you can slash multiple people at the same time so you can lifesteal more. But when you're doing that, you can't use your shift because they lowered the damage of Blade's shift. Like the spin thing that applies anti-heal. They lowered the damage of that when they made it anti-heal. But like, sometimes you're in team fights where you need to anti-heal the enemy so you can kill them. Because you can't just keep slashing over and over because they're not anti-healed, so they're just going to keep healing because I'm assuming they're getting healed. Like, I've had situations like that before where like I'm 1v2ing a healer and a DPS or something, and I'm winning, but I'm also losing because I'm just trying to hurry up and farm out so I can get my ult quick because I don't have time to press shift. If I press shift, I'm going to die because the damage of the shift is so low that like it doesn't lifesteal me as much as me just holding M1 and just slashing them. If that makes any sense. If you play Blade, you understand exactly what I mean. But like, he has a lot of weird things like that. And also his gun is weird as hell. You have to predict which direction they're going to and then shoot in that direction. Like, it's just so weird. I mean, granted, it's more easier ever since the last buff he got to where his gun shoots faster, or like projectiles faster, but he's still kind of hard to play too. And the fact that like, I mean, he's an easy character, but like his skill ceiling is so low, other than I guess stacking anti-heal, that like I wish that like he was a harder character because the skill ceiling is so low that I feel like it's hard to play different than other Blade players with this character because he doesn't have a lot going for him. His skill ceiling is low. He's an easy character, but like I don't know. He's an easy character and he's not that good. It's just a bad combo. But yeah, other than stacking anti on the enemies to kill them through support ults, I think there's nothing really hard about the character. Other than I guess knowing when to get in and when to get out. But I don't know. I think he's still B. He has a long way to go. Next buffs I would look forward to, I guess, is probably like more ult buffs. I've had to guess, or maybe turn up his anti even more or something like that. I don't know. He's definitely gonna get more buffs, because he's still not getting played in pro play at all, even in scrims. So we'll have to just wait and see. Yeah, you can say, oh, just combo it with Groot. There's other characters that do that better, like Moon Knight and other characters and stuff. Like, why would you, like, I don't know. Daredevil still meta, S tier. No really surprises there. Yeah, he did get nerfed to where, like, what, the person he has marked, they do only 5% damage less to him instead of 10. And they nerfed his Devil Smash thingy, the Chain Smash. I don't know why they nerfed that. They nerfed the damage of that, so now he's like pretty much just a throw merchant. Like you just always do Devil's Toss every single time now. That's more brain dead. They made him more brain dead, but like he's still very strong. I don't know. Like I don't know why they did that. They should have nerfed they should have nerfed the toss, not the smash, if they wanted him to be less brain dead. But yeah, he's just more brain dead now. But he did get nerfed, but he's still very strong. The wall hacks is just crazy info for you and your team. You can play him solo dive and actually get a lot of value with him. His ult's really strong as well. Yeah, you can't 1v1 him unless you're like what, Elsa or something. And yeah, he's just still a really good character. DPS pool. Now DPS pool, I don't think this character is that good. I don't think that's a hot take. I still don't think he's that good. I know there's people that are like Jitward that play him. I still don't think this character, I don't see it. I still don't think DPS Deadpool is that good. I know some people would say put him in viable. He is viable, but like I don't think he's that good. He's okay, I guess, but I really don't think he's that good. I think he's an okay character. Like what I hate the most about him is that he dies. I mean, yes, he's hard to kill when he's bouncing on your head like that, but like I still think he dies pretty easily. And also, like, the whole thing of, give me a second, guys, I have to get, like, my 3 skills in my book first before we can team fight. You gotta wait. You have to, like, level up. Like, your team has to wait. It's a 5v6 until you get those 3 skills. It's, like, weird. I don't know. That's so funky to me. Because, like, by the time you get those 3 skills, if you were losing every team fight, what, there's only, like, 1 minute left on the clock to take the point, and you guys probably just lose that team fight, and it's, like, I don't know. I don't think he's that good, personally. And I don't like the fact that, like, he doesn't really have that good of ways of getting shields or blue life or sustain outside of his ult. I mean, I guess, doesn't he get like shields for bouncing now or something like that? I don't know. But I don't think, I mean, yeah, they increase his max health as well, but I still don't think he's that good, personally. But yeah, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I still don't think, I don't see it. I don't see the vision. Elsa Bloodstone, Elsa's still meta. Don't let anyone fool you saying that, oh, she's not meta no more. Yeah, she's more easier to counter now. Like, you can shoot her ult with Punisher, obviously. Like people are actually shooting her glow chops now, thank God. And yeah, they nerfed her sustain and they lowered her max up. Like she got a lot of nerfs, but she's still really, really good and far better than like most other DPSs in the game. So yeah, very strong character. She just kites you and you die, and there's nothing you can really do about it. I still think she's gonna be played post nerf in pro play because I know they're on the season 7 patch 1.7.5. They're still gonna play her, like, trust. Next we have is Hawkeye. Now Hawkeye, we're in a dive meta. I think Hawkeye is okay, I guess. I wouldn't really play Hawkeye right now at the moment because, I mean, it's Hawkeye. Why would you play Hawkeye? I'm joking. He's still annoying as hell. He can one-shot headshot you, but we are in a dive meta, so I'm not gonna put him in viable because I don't think you should be playing Hawkeye because any smart team would see if a Hawkeye is getting that much value, we're going full dive. We're pulling out Venom, we're pulling out DD, we're pulling out Silent, we're diving this guy. Like, this guy has to die. I've had teams where they don't play dive, and then we're forced to accept that loss because the Hawkeye is just going crazy. No one else on my team plays dive except me, and DD's banned, so I have to just accept that. But I still think you don't really need to be playing this character when you can just play other poke characters like Phoenix and Hella Namor and stuff and get good value. But I mean, the dopamine, I guess, rush from the one-shot headshot is still really strong. But yeah, just pull out 2 shield tanks and run dive or something, or run dive. Like, I think he's very easy to counter now. He's nowhere near as strong as he used to be. Hella. Now, I'm going to put Hella in S tier because of Hella Namor team up. This team up, I'm putting Namor in at the same time as well. This team up is still broken. Like, I'm not taking these 2 out of S tier until this team up is nerfed. This team up, I don't know how that team up is still in the game. I don't care how they are individually because they are still really good individually. Like, Namor is a really good anti-dive character and you can play him into any single comp you want. Hella, if the Hella has really good aim, very, very strong character. Granted, I don't think you should be playing Hella over Phoenix, but there are people that still do that, which is perfectly fine because Phoenix is usually banned. 9 out of 10, if they can play Phoenix, they can also play Hella. Yeah, that team up is so broken. I don't know how that's still in the game. Like, they buffed Namor to be less team up reliant, but they never removed the team up, so it's like, what? That was the same patch they nerfed the team up too, but like, Namor got buffed at the same time, so it was like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, Human Torch. Now, Human Torch, I heard he was bad, and then I heard he was good, and now I heard he's like mid or something. I have no clue. I have zero information about Human Torch other than, I guess, Mike's above you, and he said he's okay, so I'm gonna put him in B tier. I still think he's probably a little bit better than like most other people in this tier. So I should probably put him viable, but I'm gonna put him in okay, I guess. And maybe I just move, like, I don't know, Black Panther down in heel pool. Yeah, I'm gonna move these two down, actually. I'll move those two down. I think Blade and these characters are better than those two. But yeah, I'm gonna move those down because we have no one to see yet. And I think as I'm starting to put more characters in, these characters are definitely not the same as these, in my opinion. Iron Fist. Iron Fist is obviously kind of like a niche pick, but he's not niche, if that makes any sense. You can still play him into comps that have like no tanks and still get good value if you know how to get in and how to get out. Good Iron Fists are very annoying. I'm going to put him in okay, I guess, though. I don't think he's meta. He's definitely viable, but I don't think he's like A tier, if that makes any sense. Like, because most of his value comes from shredding tanks, and he's a fun character as well. And we are in a dive meta, so you can actually get really good value with this character. However, what I don't like about Iron Fist is that, like, the same move he uses to kill people is the shift. It's the same move he uses to get out. Like, and he only has one of it, as opposed to like some characters that have like 2 dashes. I don't like that. I don't like that. But we are in a dive meta. I don't think he's. I think he's A tier, but I don't think he's B tier either. I'm gonna put him B tier. I'll put him a high B. I really don't think he's meta. He's definitely viable in the certain comps, but why would you play Iron Fist over like Wolverine though? Like, I don't know, but whatever. I think, I don't know. Like, the character is not bad. It's just that there's just better picks. He's just outclassed, if that makes any sense. Iron Man. This character is like, why are you playing Iron Man? Like, we are like, it's even if it's a dive meta, some of the dive characters can absolutely body him, like Star-Lord, Psylocke, Spider-Man, like. Like, Bucky just got damage buffs, by the way. Phoenix, Hela, Namor. Like, there's so many counters to Iron Man. There's like no reason to be playing Iron Man right now. He dies so easily. He's fun though, very, very fun, especially when you're in low elo or in quick play. But like at that point, you're just smurfing. But yeah, he just dies so easily. Like, good Iron Mans aren't very, very, very rare. By the way, good Iron Mans are very rare. Shout out Metric, but. It's just no reason to play this character, bro. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Why would you play him? Don't do that to yourself. But then again, I played Blade, so who might have taught? Magic. I think Magic is viable. Very good character. Obviously, she got what, a damage nerf and buff at the same time. She got what, damage nerfs, but they increased the hitbox of her E, her little dash move. And yeah, her ult is still really strong as well. Very good at team wiping. It's obviously an ult to where like the enemies have to pop a support ult if you're ulting. Yeah, I think she's a solid dive DPS, and we are in a dive meta right now. So like, you pair her with like Venom or something, you get a lot of value. I don't have to speak too much on Magic, but yeah, she needs execution. If you're not going Magic, yeah, stop playing her in my ranked games. Mr. Fenty. Mr. Fantastic, I think he's an okay character. I don't see the meta viable accusations I keep hearing about this character. He probably is viable, but like, you see so little Mr. Fantastics that you don't even know if he's like even like that or not. He's just like not very popular of a character. It's not like he's bad or anything. I don't even think he's bad. He's probably viable, but like, no one plays him, so like no one knows his like true potential other than people that play him like that. But there's so very few of them, and they don't really say anything. I don't see clips on Twitter or nothing. I don't see TikToks or nothing like that. I can't name a single Mr. Fantastic streamer that like, you just don't know the true value of the character. He could secretly be broken. We don't know. But I'm gonna just put him in B tier for now. I don't know enough information on that character, but I think that's where I put him last tier list as well. Moon Knight. Moon Knight, I was gonna put him S tier, but triple healer is not as prominent as it was before. Very viable character. He does a lot of damage. Very good into certain comps. Like for example, if they have like a Hawkeye or something, I usually go Moon Knight, because if they have anti-dive but they also have a Hawkeye, I go Moon Knight just to like displace him more, so that he has to like, he can't just play main just throwing his shots into the crowd. If there's a Groot going crazy, or if there's like a Penny Parker, Moon Knight cooks. Woo! I love playing Moon Knight into Penny. But other than that, I sadly had a match where my Penny refused to switch when they had a Moon Knight going crazy. But Moon Knight, very viable character. Play him in triple healer. If they have like a thing or something, or like anyone that's just sitting there playing main, being a bot, play Moon Knight, bro. You get a lot of value out of it. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. Good team fight all, combo all as well, like Groot and stuff. I don't really have to speak too much about the character. He can one shot you too. You can flank with the character sometimes, occasionally, and get good value as well. Phoenix is Z tier, best in slot. Now, I don't have to speak on this character anymore. I have her lorded. I think I'm close to champion. No, I think I'm at like 30 or something. I don't know, but I've played so much Phoenix. This character, like, bro, me being a Blade player and I'm trying Phoenix, it's night and day, bro. This character is still so broken, bro. Like, her shift, you can use it to iframe ults. Her ult, they don't even use the ult anymore to counter ult rockets or anything like that, or in team fights. They basically use the ult as a full heal. Like, it's actually so insane. Like, the Phoenix special is that you get them 1 HP. It doesn't matter what spot it is on the map. It could be, like, out of position. It could be at the far cliff of the map or something. You get the Phoenix low HP because you caught them out of position or something. They just press Q for a full heal and will solo ult you. Like, bro, they're not even using the ult to team fight anymore. They're just using it as a health pack. It's actually insane. And the Phoenix, they're not even bad. They're not even wrong to do that low key, because Phoenix gets ult so fast that like it doesn't even hurt her doing that. It's so stupid. Like, the character's damage output is ridiculous. Her mobility is ridiculous. Her she has an iframe. She is not bad close range. She's not bad long range. And she has a really good team fight ult as well. Like, I don't get it. Like, this character has no downsides. Like, you can't fight her close range and you can't fight her long range. Like, it's so dumb. Like, this character is insane. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, where's the like, how did she come out in the same season? Granted, I am even more biased because she came out in the same season Blade came out. Bro, who made these two characters? Like, it's not the same person. Like, can we nerf Phoenix already? Like, oh my god. This character is so broken, bro. It's insane. She's super freaking broken. Next, Psylocke. I think Psylocke is meta. Yeah, she got buffed again to where her cooldowns are lower. And she got a 1 combo back. Really good character. Obviously, if you're going to play her, you need to ban Loki. A good climb character as well. I've climbed a lot of ranks playing Psylocke, but yeah, I just lose it immediately afterwards because I play Blade. But yeah, she's a solid character, very, very strong. And yeah, I don't have to speak too much on Psylocke. Good team fight ult. It forces supports ults to counter ult her as well. And yeah, just solid character overall. But make sure you ban Loki if you're gonna play her, because Loki will just ruin her day. #1 counter. Scarlet Witch, niche pick. I don't know why you're playing Scarlet Witch when you can play Namor. I mean, I don't really have to speak on that. Like, unless Namor is banned. If Namor is banned though, and you still need anti-dive, I would suggest telling your tank to go strange so you can get the team up. Because I wouldn't bother playing her without the team up. I mean, I still do it, to be fair, but try and get that team up so you can get a lot more DPS going for her. Because she doesn't do enough damage without the team up, in my opinion. Well, it's okay, but you can get more. Like, why not more? Why settle for less? Spider-Man. Spider-Man is viable. I would probably say S tier, depending on the person. If it's a Spidey one trick, he can get a lot of value. Very, very strong character. Actually, no, I am putting him meta. Flats was right. I'm sorry, Flats was right. Like, Spider-Man is so damn annoying, bro. We could talk about it. So, okay, so first things first. I was telling someone this on stream because someone was telling me, why does Spider-Man keep getting banned so much? Well, the reason why Spider-Man gets banned so much is for a number of things. The #1 thing why I hate Spider-Man is that I don't even fight Spider-Mans a lot. I hate him because the Spider-Mans I fight are usually demons that will farm my backline And then my support start yelling at me to go anti-dive. So that forced me to get off like what? Blade or Salak or whatever the hell I'm playing and switch to Namor. I don't want to play Namor. Like, but the Spider-Man players are so good at farming my backline to the point where I have to switch to anti-dive. Like, bro, I didn't get on the game to play Namor. Like, I don't want to play Namor. like Spider-Mans are actually finally really good at the character now. After all the micro buffs and the long amount of playtime they have on the character now, where he's actually annoying. He's very annoying. Like, the character is annoying as hell. I see why Flats put him S tier. But to be fair, not every Spider-Man is doing that. Obviously, not every, like most Spider-Mans, most are throwers. They're not that crazy. If it's like you're decent Spider-Man, I would just put him viable. But like there's Spider-Mans that are demons with this character. He has so much tech. His skill ceiling is so high, and the skill ceiling is high as Black Cat. If Black Cat is probably higher though, but he has so much shit. It's insane. Like I think Flats was not wrong. Like at first I was questioning, saying like S tier is kind of crazy, but I started to think about it. I had to sit down and think about it. Like, this dude is annoying. Like, he's actually annoying. Like, he will one-shot your supports and get in, get out so quick. His what is it? His routes, his red routes. You can kill him. He gets out of spawn and comes back to T fight so damn fast, faster than any other character in the game. You'd have thought he portaled. Like, his rollouts are insane. His damage is insane. He can actually solo dive and actually get kills pretty good, if depending on the execution of the user, of course. And he's just a strong character. Like I'm no rage bait. He's actually annoying as hell. He's annoying as hell, bro. Very, very strong character. Granted, yes, Namor counters him, Scarlet counters him, but everyone has counters. No character is perfect, but even then, I've seen Spider-Mans that destroy not Black Panthers, Namors. But most times, 9 times out of 10, Namor is banned right now. Like, Namor is one of the most banned characters in the meta right now. Like, I've seen him banned a lot because we are in a dive meta, so they're gonna ban Namor by default. So yeah, that in combination of how we're gonna dive meta, I can see how Spider-Man's S tier. Like, if you play with Venom, oh my god, it's a nightmare for that backline. Anyways, Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl is, I don't think you should be playing Squirrel Girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. Niche pick. I don't think you should be playing Squirrel Girl at all. Her ult died. Her ult. She doesn't have an ultimate. What am I saying? She really doesn't have an ultimate. That ult is such a meme. Yeah, you'll get kills with it, like a lot of. You'll probably see Squirrel Girl pop off like one every like 10 matches that you play with her. But like, just shoot the ult. It's like, it's so garbage. Very annoying character. You just shoot into the. You just play main, shoot into the crowd. But you can do the same thing with Moon Knight. She's literally just outclassed. Like, that's my main issue. Why would you play Squirrel when you play Moon Knight? Or you could play what's another character that's pretty good main? You can play Bucky or something. Like, Bucky just got damage buffs too. If you want to shoot into the crowd and get a lot of damage for it and farm all fast, just play Bucky or Moon Knight. Like, there's no reason to play Squirrel Girl. She dies so fast. Like, if someone pulls up on her, she's dead. At least if you're playing Bucky or Moon Knight, you throw that uncle on the floor, you could probably cook that guy. Or Bucky, you could tackle that guy, you could probably cook that guy. Like, there's no reason to play Squirrel Girl. Like, very, very, like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's Punisher walls. Go. I mean, there's group walls. Go punish her. Like, there's no reason to play her. Like, it's just outclassed, severely outclassed. Star-Lord. Star-Lord is S tier. I think Star-Lord is S tier. I don't really have to argue this. Very, very strong ult, team wipe ult of Doom. You can combo his ult with Rocket, combo with Gambit. Gambit is best of slot right now, so I mean, hey, nothing has really changed. Gambit's ult damage got increased too, so like Gambit Star-Lord ult does even more damage. Funny enough. Yeah, he's a good dive DPS. I mean, you can't really mess up his combo because he doesn't really have one. Most of Star-Lord's, like, he's basically Psylocke, but like, you just need aim. That's it. You don't have to worry about execution of a combo or nothing like that. They're damn near the same characters, just that Star-Lord, all he has to do is just aim. If you have really good aim, Star-Lord will mess you up. He will fry your backline. Next, we have Storm. Also, even if you don't even want to play in the back or dive with him, you can just play main and farm ult off cooldown. Just ult Star-Lord. There's 2 ways you can play him. Same thing with Psylocke. You can just farm ult off tanks. Like, if there's a thing, a hole, just farm ult off the tank and then ult their backline. And they're gonna have to, that tank is gonna be forced to switch because they're gonna surely they would realize, oh, this guy's farming a lot of ult off me and it's killing my backline. I should probably go with shield tank or something. I don't know, man. Storm. Storm is, I don't think Storm is bad. I think she's okay, I guess. Very teamer-like type of character. Like, if you're gonna play Storm, you have to ban Phoenix. Do not play Storm if Phoenix is not banned. You have to ban Phoenix. Jeff NATO is obviously gone from the game, but she's still really good if you combo her all with like what Rocket or other character ults, like Strange or something, or you can do it with Groot. Like she's a really good team coordinated character. Like if you're doing a coordinated Storm ults, you can get a lot of damage with it. Like if Storm ults, it's go time. You guys should be pushing up like crazy. Like I played it in that Oreo tournament for Marvel Rivals and we won. It was who was our Storm? It was Quibbles. We were cooking. It was very, very nice comp we were running. We were literally running Jeff. We weren't even running Jeff Nato. We were just running Storm. But to be fair, Quibble is one of the best Storm players, to be fair. But still, I think Storm is not bad, but I think she requires coordination. Because if she just ults in alone, she will die. They will shoot her and she will die. And yeah, Solid Walter or something like that as well. Like, you need coordination if you're going to play Storm. And you need really good air movement. If you don't have the air movement, don't even bother. But she's not bad, but I don't think she's good either. Very easily countered character. And yeah, the player has to have good movement. Punisher, I think Punisher is meta. Punisher, I would say Punisher is meta because you need someone to shoot Phoenix ult, you need someone to shoot Elsa ult, White Fox ult, who else? Headla ult as well, Namor squids. Obviously Punisher shotgun's very strong. I don't think he's that good in a sense of like movement and stuff, but like even if you do pull up on him, he has the shotgun. If that Punisher is feel himself, I don't know. Lately, these Punishers have been moving like demons lately. Yeah, I know about the Punisher shotgun stuff, but like some of these Punishers lately have just been crazy and carrying games. Like it's insane. I think Punisher is very strong right now. Very good character. I think he's meta. I don't really want to debate on that. Obviously, Groot is still meta. You can just shoot. You need someone to shoot Groot ult. If there's a thing, he can handle that as well. If there's a pen, he can handle that as well. He can fry most of the tanks. Or Venom, he can farm off the Venom really easily. He can fry a lot of characters. Then Punisher, he's just a solid all-around character. You can also play him in the triple healer as well, and still see success. I think he's a good character overall. Next, we have Bucky. I think Bucky, he got like a playstyle rework. He's less of a CC bodyguard or a CC bandit. Now he's like more aggressive. I did a bunch of YouTube shorts. I don't know if you guys saw them, but I was going crazy. Whoa, what is that? Why is my... What? What? Why is my mouse doing that? Hey, yo! What the hell? Okay, I fixed it. That was very weird. My bad. I don't know how that happened, but okay. Next. I don't even know where I was even at. That was so weird. I was on Bucky. Yeah, Bucky got a playstyle rework to the point where, yeah, he's less of a CC bandit and he's more of an aggressive character. So his damage got increased on his gun and on his ult. Well, not his ult, but his ult XQ threshold is from 15 to 20%. So, that's really good. Also, his damage on his gun, like the pistol, it went from 80 to 85, which is really good. So his damage is higher and his ult kills more. Like, so you're gonna be seeing a lot more team wipes, which you are. I played Bucky the other day. I was team wiping like crazy with this character. Also, that means you can just, if there's 275 HP character, I think I posted a short of it. You basically just shoot them in the head and ult them, instantly dead. Like, you cannot survive it. If you ult someone that's 275 HP or lower, and you shoot them in the head with a headshot with Bucky's gun, it insta-kills them now. Like, it's basically a one-shot. Like, you can't do anything about it. It's a very strong character. Granted, his CC did get reduced. He lost the ground of his shift, but I think the cooldown of it got lowered. His hook got a longer cooldown. So, yeah, they nerfed his CC, but they buffed his damage. So, yeah, he's more of an aggressive character. And less of just like, oh, I'm just going to CC everybody and do whatever the hell I want and no one can stop me. Which is a nice, healthier alternative for the character. I think he should be more of an aggressive character. And now it definitely shows that. I'm going to put Bucky in viable. I'm not going to put him in meta because I'm going to have to wait and see. He might actually be broken right now. I don't know. I have not tested him enough, but he's definitely strong. That's for sure. I don't know if he's meta, but we shall see. I think he's really good, though. But I think next seals I'm probably going to end up putting him on meta, but I have to try him out more. Wolverine. No, Wolverine, I'm going to put him into viable. I don't think he's meta, mainly because, I mean, if there's two tanks, they're just going to switch to one. They're just going to switch to one. And also, that one usually will be Groot. I mean, yes, he can counter Groot, but Groot can make himself CC immune, so it's kind of weird. It's like a weird interaction there. But, I think there are still Wolverine players that still play him, even if there's no tanks. They don't give a fuck. Like, they'll still play him and still get good value, but they're very rare to see good Wolverines. I think he's definitely not bad, but I don't think he's like that crazy anymore, as opposed to what he used to be. But his ult cost got lowered, so he's very strong. Definitely almost like an ult merchant. He can ult very, very fast since his ult cost is so low. I think he's a good character, but yeah, we're in a dive meta. He's not really dive, but like he's more of brawl in my opinion. But I mean, I've seen people play him like a dive, and it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think in coordinated play he's still really good, especially if you do like the jump pack rocket boost thing, the jump pack thing with his shift or whatever, or you use like a little throw. If you combo him with like Groot or something, or not Groot. If you combo him with like Hulk and stuff, I think he's still good. But meta, I don't know if he's meta, but I could be wrong about that. Angela. Now Angela, I'm going to put her into A tier. She got like a buff and a nerf. Like they nerfed her flying form, but they buffed her like grounded form more. I don't remember what the exact changes were, even though I read them. But like, I think that did hurt her a lot compared to what she used to be. And also, I still think she's a really good character. Definitely not bad, but like, Phoenix, Phoenix, Helen Moore. There's a lot of anti-dive in the game right now. She's kind of dive, but not really. But I'd call her dive. But I don't think she's bad. I think she just fell off a little bit when it came to that because I started seeing less Angelas. I guess because the flight mode nerfs were actually bigger than I thought, and apparently they removed their animation cancel or something like that. So yeah, there's that, and also. It seems like every time I see an Angela do a combo on someone, or at least when this Angela kept trying to combo me, it kept proccing the new CC change, which was like, damn, it was proccing like crazy. Like when they tried to like pin me and like hit me and push me or whatever, it kept proccing. So I think she got a heavy nerf when it comes to CC change. Now Cap, I think Cap is meta. Yeah, he got a really controversial change to his like animation cancel stuff. But apparently he does even more damage than before now. But it's just like a little bit extra. But his ult is still really good. I love Captain America's ult. I love playing with Cap players. Shout out to Cap players. You guys do a lot for us. His ult is like a mini ult. It's like a mini support ult that like you can dive with. It's initiate with. It's such a good ult. I love it, bro. It gives ult gain. It gives blue life. I don't think it heals. It gives blue life. It's very valuable for initiating and taking points. I think it's a really good ult. And also we're in a dive meta right now. So if you're playing Cap, you can dive with him. It's really good. Like if you have a Cap on your team, dive with the Cap. You guys are gonna get a lot of kills. But your supports need to walk up. If you're playing Cap, you need to tell your team to walk up. Like I can't. The amount of people I've seen diving with Cap and stuff, and then their supports are sitting 10 years away in the back line. You gotta calm. You have to calm that. Tell your team to walk up. But yeah, he's still really good. Tank Pool, he got nerfed, but he's still really good. I don't have to speak too much about him. They nerfed his E and they nerfed his ultimates. Yeah, he still does a lot of damage. Still, he's not immortal in his ult anymore, but he's still very hard to kill because if he uses his E, he takes damage reduction, and his ult gives him more max health, and his ult gives him health regen. So he's still very hard to kill if he uses his E and ult, and they're both upgraded. So I still think he's a really strong character. And also, if they play flyers, he can handle that. He's kind of dive as well, so if you like get the sword stuff, or even if you just dive with your guns. Yeah, he's like hybrid. He's brawl, but like he can dive as well. He's really strong, and yeah, still the best Deadpool in my opinion. Strange. Now Strange is Portal Boy. I don't think he's meta. He's viable though. I don't like playing with Stranges. I really don't, because I think that you should not be playing Strange so that we can have someone switch to the portal if they die in the last team fight. Switch to Strange so we can portal. Because like, if someone's playing Strange, we can't switch to Strange and portal. Or if you're playing Strange, you have to die first in the team fight. Sometimes even on purpose so that we can portal back. Like, the portal saves lives. The portal is extremely broken and it's clutch. And if we have a Strange, we can't use it. Like, it's insane. I think Strange is good, but not good enough to where he's better than just being Portal Boy. If that makes any sense. But yeah. Team Up with Magic is really good in Skull as well, though. Emma Frost. Emma Frost, she got a buff to her, alt damage, and I think her metal form, quote unquote, reduced, if I remember correctly. I think Emma Frost is pretty good for anti-dive. I don't know if she's S tier, though. I kind of want to put her S tier, but, like, I don't know. I know she's good, though. I don't think she's S tier, though. Yeah, definitely not S tier. I don't think she's S tier, but I know she's good. Yeah, that buff she got was really good, and we are in a dive meta, so you're gonna see a lot of Emmas. I mean, you already have been seeing a lot of Emmas that just literally will just grab the diver and just slam them, kick them, one shot them. But I don't think she's meta, mainly because of the fact that like she dies pretty easily if she's not meta form, in my opinion. Like I just shoot her on like Punisher and she just gets lasered, or even when she does grab one of my teammates, she's standing still. I just aim at her head. Like she's literally standing still, and I just aim at her head, and she just dies. Like she's getting lasered in her battle form by Punisher or Phoenix and stuff. So I think she's pretty easy to kill, but like not as easy as she's not as easy to make her bad, if that makes any sense. Like I don't know how to describe it, but I think she's still really good. Now Groot. Now, some people are saying Groot isn't S tier meta anymore. I still think Groot is S tier meta. I think he does a lot of damage. His ult costs are really low. And I still think he wins people games. Like, I saw some people's tier list and they took Groot down. I still think Groot is meta. I still think he's a really good ban. Like, nothing has changed for that, in my opinion. He still has that team with Mantis as well. The only thing that's different, I guess, is that, like, yeah, we're in a dive meta. And, Phoenix and Punisher. I mean, Punisher is more prominent, I guess. But other than that, I still think he's really strong. And also, if you're playing, just ban Punisher. But, I mean, there are still other characters that can mess him up as well. But you get my point. Like Moon Knight. Moon Knight can fry him if he doesn't hide his body, you know, because he's a big hitbox. Hulk. Now, Hulk, the CC changes obviously messed him up a lot. I am not going to put him in the meta. I don't think he's viable. Well, I think he is viable, but I think he's okay. The reason why I hit Hulk the most is because of his bubble. The CC change hurt him a lot. But I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's good either. He's just okay. The CC changes hurt him. I mean, you can still do the juggle, just that you have to like do it a certain way, or else it's going to proc the change. It's like really weird. And also, if he's dive, I mean, we are in a dive meta, so Hulk is pretty good for that. But just laser the Hulk, like just play Punisher. Like, this is why I put Punisher in S tier. Punisher counters a lot of tanks and characters in general in the game. Like, you can just laser this guy so easily and farm alt charge off him with like Star-Lord and stuff, or Psylocke. It's really, really easy to do. But Hulk, like, a good Hulk can mess you up though. I'm not saying he can't, but like, he's just an alt battery, bro. Like, he feeds alt charge. I don't think he's that good, but I'm not gonna say I haven't lost games because of Hulks though. But I wouldn't really say that's a me thing. I feel like that's just like we had a bad team, or like we just didn't play the right characters against them. Magneto, I'm gonna put Magneto in viable. I don't think Magneto is S tier meta anymore. Mainly because Gambit is just permaban. Like, I would say he's S tier because of the team up with Gambit, but he's permaban. This guy is literally permaban. You can't ever get that team up with Mag going, but the team up is still strong. But other than that, you don't really see much value from Magneto's outside of, oh, he's counter ulting a Cloak if Cloak is open, or if you need someone like, I guess, the bubble Star-Lord ult and stuff. Like, I don't know, we're in a dive meta. There's a lot of brawlers, or like not brawlers, like melee characters that just mess him up. Like, I've been playing Blade, I've been cooking these mags. Oh man, Magneto just gets fried by Blade. I love it. But yeah, he's not bad though. Definitely not bad. He's still really good. Very annoying character. Self bubble, Bubble's teammates, very good savior of a character, especially if the Magneto has teammates' health bars on. Very, very reliable, helpful character. But yeah, you just don't. I just don't think he's that crazy as he used to be in the compared to like the previous metas. But he's still really good. Penny Parker. Now Penny Parker, this character, I'm gonna put her in niche. I don't think she's that good. But, I mean, I've played with some crazy pennies. I played with a one-ball penny player. Did really good as well. But I think she gets countered so easily, man. Like, obviously, Spider Islands is so annoying for her in Shin Shibuya. Trying to secure that first point is so annoying. But, like, please, like, do not play dive on that first part of the map if there's a penny. Just play Punisher, play Moon Knight. Hell, you can even play Iron Man. Just shoot her nest and then take the point, and then you can switch back to your dive characters or whatever. Like if people keep playing incorrectly into Penny at the first parts of the map, it's very tilting. But I think she's so easy to kill. I don't think she's annoying at all. Now, yeah, she can be annoying, but like, it just forces you to switch. She's one of those characters where you have to switch if you're fighting a Penny. Like, I can't play Blade into Penny, obviously. Like, Psylocke into Penny is kind of annoying too, but like, it's not as annoying as Bladen's or any like close range character to where I can't shoot the nest. Because like they like to hide their nest behind walls, so like your best bet if the Penny's hiding her nest behind a wall is just switching to like Punisher or Moon Knight or something and just farming her for ult charge or just lasering her, because her max health went down. You gotta remember that, but her sustain from nest went up, so she can put like 4 nets down and stuff. But I think she's not even that crazy, bro. Very easy kill in my opinion. Just play the right characters and then switch back to your characters afterwards. Like you literally have to just win one team fight, take that point. And usually the Penny player would switch, usually. But if they don't switch, that's not that bad. You can still just play whatever character you want. Because she's not gonna get that much. She's not gonna get that much value out of playing Penny on offense or defense without the payload. If you guys already have the payload, unless it's like I guess a choke. Rogue. Now Rogue, this is a pretty controversial character. I've heard people said she's garbage without her team up. She's like one of the worst tanks in the game. But with team up, she's pretty good. I don't think she's the worst character in the game without team up. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think she's a viable character, mainly because the ult charge nerf. Now, if she has the Gambit team up, I would say S tier, but usually she doesn't have it because Gambit is banned. I say she's viable because everyone got an ult nerf, and since her ult can take ult gain, I think that's really good. And like, if you have a team that knows to push with Rogue ult, it's go time. It's so easy to kill anyone in that team fight if they're Rogue ulted, because they can't fight back. They're all aggroed onto Rogue usually, and Rogue's taking all their ult charge. So if you combine her ult with like a Starlet ult or any other ult in the game, it just shreds, bro. It's crazy, bro. Really good character. Obviously she should probably get some buffs to her ult. I think her ult should, like, the health should decay over time, similar to how they did with Storm after her ult ends. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad if she got like some more self-reliant buffs outside of Gambit team up if she really needs it. But I think she has a really good ult, and I think it's very powerful, so I'm gonna put her in viable. Thing is the anti-diver of the game right now. Obviously he's like the #1 anti-diver if you need anti-dive, because dive is meta. I would put Thing in meta, but I think he dies very easily to poke. So like usually it would go, oh, they have a lot of dive, and then Thing will come out. 1 or 2 of those dive players will switch to like Punisher or poke, and then the Thing gets farmed after like the next team fight you guys probably lost since they put out Thing. Like, I don't know. I don't think he's meta, but I don't think he's bad. I still think he's an ult battery though. I love fighting Things, especially when I'm playing Psylocke. That's for ult charge, but I don't think he's like a meta. I just don't see it. But he's still good. I mean, he can ground for 5 seconds. That is insane. But I mean, in the meta we're in right now, which is dive, I guess I can see why it's like that. So yeah, I don't think he's bad, but I think he's a battery though. And the Thing player has to be really good at positioning, or else they're gonna get farmed for ult charge or caught out of position, just die. And don't solo tank with Thing. You will not enjoy life. Thor, I will put Thor into viable. This character is annoying as hell, bro. That kidnap stuff is so damn annoying, dog. I don't think he's meta, but I don't think he's not meta. Like, he's so damn annoying. Just don't solo tank with him. He does a lot of damage, and if the Thor player is good, they will keep kidnapping you over and over and over and over and over. That's pretty much like the main appeal of the character at the moment. But outside of that, he's not really that crazy of a character. Outside of it, I guess, his damage. But I mean, it's always easy to avoid. He's not that fast, but he's not slow. And yeah, he's just an annoying character to 1v1. Don't 1v1 Thor. You're not gonna win. But yeah, he's a fun character to fight against, in my opinion. But I don't think he's that crazy. Venom. We're in a dive meta. Venom is going to S tier. Oh, I just realized I didn't put someone in Thanos for best in slot for tank. Whoops. Yeah, that would probably go to Venom. I'm not gonna lie. This is a very hot take, but I think Venom is meta. I think Venom is probably the best tank in the game at the moment, since we are in a dive meta. If it wasn't going to be Venom, it would be Tank Pool. But Tank Pool just got nerfed. I would say if it is a coordinated dive situation, like you guys are all coming, and you're playing dive, Venom. If you guys are not coming, and you guys are not playing dive, or playing a normal comp, I would say probably Groot or Tank Pool, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. But 9 times out of 10, at least if you're in Celestial, usually you guys are calming, hopefully not arguing, that Venom would be Thanos or best in slot. Because if you play Coordinated Dive with Venom, whew, it's free eats, bro. It is free eats. I love playing Dive with Venom. But yeah, yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the best in slot tank is interchangeable. You can put Cap sometimes too, or you can put Groot or Tank Pool. This is like interchangeable in my opinion. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. But yeah, this is my tier list. I hope you guys like it. I don't really know how people are going to feel about this, because I think this is way different compared to my other tier list from the previous seasons. But yeah, this is my tier list for 7.5. We also have Season 8 pretty soon, honestly. Because, I mean, yeah, we get a new season or half season every month. And this season's already almost over. But yeah, this is my tier list. I expect this tier list to probably change a lot in Season 8, because hopefully Gambit finally gets, like, nerfed. Because if Gambit gets nerfed and is actually, like, a normal playable character, that's going to change up the team comps a lot. And I'm assuming some of the team ups are going to get removed as well. But yeah, this is my tier list. That's pretty much it for this video. Let me know if you guys like it or hate it. And yeah, you guys can argue in the comment section or something. But I tried my best to explain every single character. If I didn't explain a character enough, and I probably just glossed over something, then let me know down below in the comments section. I'll try to explain it more. But yeah, like I said, I am not home, so don't expect this video to be edited like crazy. I'll probably still have timestamps, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, see ya.